Welcome back to This Week in the Emerald Isle, where this week I eat a sandwich. Now, of course, I'm somewhat of a sandwich expert. I've eaten sandwiches on 4 continents. I have traveled across the globe from the United States all through Germany and now around Europe, Africa, and Asia to find some of the best sandwiches in the world. But here in Ireland, there's been a contentious debate on what is considered the Irish national sandwich because they have a lot of contenders. Now, the one I've chosen for my series, not in this episode, but my overall series for greatest national sandwiches for Ireland is the classic Mr. Tato crisp sandwich, which of course you'll see a full episode on later on after I've done a little more traveling to get the full Irish experience in one video. But we are here in Dublin to focus on a specific city sandwich that was born here in Dublin in the late 90s. We're talking about the chicken fillet roll. Now, a chicken fillet roll has lots of options, and I'm just a foreigner. I only know the basics. If you want a really in-depth discussion from a true Irishman, there's a link in the description to a video by Garen, and he is, the classic Irishman, the expert of all chicken fillet rolls. I watched his in-depth podcast about it, and truly it was inspiring. But I'm here to tell you what I get on my chicken fillet roll, what they even are, and the other sandwiches at the deli. Now, of course, I go to Centra to get my fillet rolls like most Irish people, but it's actually invented in a chain called Spar, which is seen here, not particularly the gay Spar, that was because it was the Pride Week here, but nevertheless, they have the chicken fillet roll. And of course, everywhere you go, you're going to have the same common things. What kind of bread do you get? Do you put mayo or butter on your chicken fillet roll? Spicy or normal chicken? And the clear answer is spicy chicken because it needs that flavor. And when I say spicy, I mean Irish spicy, so don't get a little carried away. There are plenty of options to add extra flavors in the toppings. The most common ones would be things like onions and cheese and lettuce, but I have a very particular fillet roll. And here it is, the chicken fillet roll. I got the meal deal with my club lemon with real bits, a classic Irish soda. But no, we're here, of course, for the sandwich, the chicken fillet roll. So we undo the paper, beautiful sound. Now, this is my special order. As said before, lots of different things you can get on these sandwiches. Now, what I normally get, is a bit of a combination of some popular items and some less popular items, right? What I believe is the best possible chicken fillet roll. Very saucy. I'm a saucy guy, okay? There's a lot of bread here with the breaded chicken and the thick baguette, so you gotta balance that out, you know what I mean? So of course, right on top, there's the chicken. I get the spicy chicken because you need that spice. You simply need that spice. And of course, I butter the bread. First option, butter or mayo. Always go with the butter. It melts really nice with the warm chicken. Then I get the coleslaw. Coleslaw, I think, is vital because it adds creaminess, it adds some crunchiness. It's fantastic topping. Then I put on the onion. I think the onion cuts through a lot of the flavor, adds a nice little tang to it. And also, I just love onions. And of course, the thing on top is called taco sauce. It's a distinct Irish condiment. It's a combination of mayonnaise and a variety of taco spices. Does it taste like anything you'd put on a taco? No. But also, I don't know how good the Mexican food is here in Ireland. So, we're just gonna go for it. But I think it tastes great on the chicken. The spicy chicken pairs so well. Because, it's like mayo and butter and everything's like bland, and you add the spiced chicken and the taco sauce cuts through it. A perfect combination. All in one bun for a surprisingly cheap $5.50. Now, for downtown Dublin, I was in Temple Bar, $5.50 for any meal is insane. Let alone one as delicious as a chicken fillet roll. So here you go, slaughter. Yep. It all comes together. It pieces together and a beautiful medley of texture and flavor wrapped in a freshly baked bun from Centra. I love a chicken fillet roll, adore a chicken fillet roll, but it is not the only sandwich you can get at a Dublin deli. Thanks, Alec. Now, as he said, it's not limited just to the chicken fillet roll. There are lots of other options. That's right, Alec, because there is not just the chicken fillet roll, but there's also the breakfast roll. In my controversial opinion, I like this one more. So just at the same Centra, the same deli, you can go in and get pretty much every Irish breakfast meat in a full Irish on the same bun, and that's buttered, and then you stuff it full of rashers and sausage and blood sausage, and then you cover it all in the very creatively named brown sauce to be a delightfully artery-clogging adventure that is truly something you need to experience. There's a bit of a stigma here in Ireland with the breakfast roll, but the breakfast roll, man, he's your delivery man, your repair man, your plumber trying to fix your toilet, but he's busy because he's running late because he's grabbing a breakfast roll. That's the breakfast roll man. If I also was a plumber, I would stop in the morning for one of these because these are fantastic. And I love a good Irish breakfast, but of course very inconvenient. So here it's all tucked away in one easy to use bun. This one's chewier. I went a little later in the day, so the bacon's a little overdone. That's okay. It's just a combination of flavor. Meat, salt and fat, thrown on the bun, covered in brown sauce. No idea what that is. Delicious though. Breakfast roll. Well, that was it for this week in the Emerald Isle. 2 fantastic and classic Irish sandwiches you should definitely give a try when you're here in Ireland. Feel free, customize them, follow your dreams, stop by a Centra. There are literally thousands of them all over the country, including where we're going next week, beyond the Pale to the western coast along the Atlantic Ocean in Galway.